Hey family, today we're talking about why some couples experience this little, it's not little, it's actually big, like your partner used to talk to you about everything, about their career, about their, secret lifestyle, but now it feels like your partner no longer talks to you about anything. He or she just go doing things that he or she wants to do. Perhaps it's about career promotions in the office, and the person is no longer giving you feedback, no longer giving you, talk like this is what's going on in my life, this is what's going on at work, or this is what I want to do. The person wants to write a promotion exam, is not telling you about it. Those kind of personal details. Your partner is no longer gisting with you about it. We want to know, I'm going to give you five reasons why it appears like your partner is no longer talking to you. Now, this is for couples who, when they started, their partner used to tell them everything. They used to gist, they used to know everything about anything. Even if they want to send a message, they come to show you. Sometimes they type something on their iPad or on their phone, and they bring it for you to edit, or they print out a work and they bring it for you. Oh, help me go through this and help me edit it. And it's as if you were everywhere in their lives, but right now it's as if you're completely cut off from their life. Like you don't have details anymore of what's happening to them, of what's going on in their lives. Okay, so some people have experienced this and they are wondering what's going on. Number one reason, especially if you are married to someone who is a bit reserved, someone who likes privacy, to keep his or her life private from public. The first thing that may have stopped your partner from talking to you is perhaps you were sarcastic. You felt like you were more brilliant, or you were smarter. Maybe that's why they were bringing the documents for you to proofread. Maybe that's why they were bringing issue for you to give your opinion on and all of that. So you felt, oh, I'm smart. And then maybe while you are talking one of these days, you just make a very sarcastic statement. And the person picks it. You may feel like, oh, maybe the person doesn't understand what you're saying. Even if you don't make any statement and you have a body language that seems to say, oh, I'm smarter than you. Just because your partner brings things for you to help with, maybe office work and all of that, or to help to give your opinion about something, and then you carry that air of I'm smarter than you, and then you are giving your opinion and you are giving it in such a way to prove like I know, and is it this small thing that you don't know? The truth is, even if you don't tell them verbally, like is it this small thing you don't know, or you don't talk to them about it, they can read it from your body language. They can read it from your words. They can read it from your look. In fact, they can read it all over you. That may, affect the way they bring issues for you to have your opinion on, or talk to them or advise them on some things. Another one that may have stopped your partner from talking to you anymore about their personal lifestyle is if you go talking to your friends and your relatives about something they discuss with you. For example, if you marry someone, maybe your wife is a very quiet type who likes her privacy, or you marry a man who is very quiet, likes his privacy, and then he comes to you to say, oh, I've been promoted in my office. And the next minute, you are picking up your phone and you are calling your best friend, you are calling your relatives, you are informing everybody that your husband or your wife has been promoted in their workplace. Now, if your partner is the one who likes privacy, you have just injured something in your partner. To you, it's nothing. I mean, it's good news. So why can't I just tell my friend? Why can't I just tell my relative? I mean, why can't I just announce it? God has done this for us, so let's blow the trumpet. But the person might not really be that kind of let's blow the trumpet kind of a thing. The person might just be the quiet, reserved, private life kind of person. So if you go blowing the trumpet when they talk to you, any little thing they talk to you, your sister is aware, your brother is aware, your mother is aware, your father is aware, your best friend is aware, everybody is aware. If you are one of those who do that and your partner is the reserve type, you will send a signal. Now, when the person wants to write an exam, the person has a promotion, something good is happening in the person's life, be rest assured that you may not know. You may not know. The person will keep it private, because not that they hate you, not that your partner does not love you, but because he or she does not want his or her private life in the mouth of people, outsiders. To you, their family. To you, their friends. So what's wrong with telling them? But to this person, you are his family. You are her family. So she wants to share with you alone, not blowing the trumpet everywhere. That could be the number 2 reason why your partner who used to talk to you and gist to you no longer talk to you. Number 3 is if you start to give your partner, that feeling of not being enough. Because the person shares his or her life with you and all of that, you start treating the person like you are not good enough. You're not smart. Now, by the time the person starts feeling like that around you, the person will start building up to see how he can meet up or she can meet up. And be rest assured that in trying to meet up, the person will stop talking to you. Yes, your partner will stop talking to you. And then maybe look out for other people who can actually praise their strength. Some partners do not know how to praise another partner, your partner's strength. All you want to capitalize on is their weakness, their weakness, their weakness, and weakness. But there are some other people outside who sees those weaknesses, but they choose to see their strength. So they praise them about their strength. But you that is castigating and making them feel very, very low about themselves. You don't praise them when you see them do something good, but you always talk about when they do something wrong. You stress it, you talk about it again and again and again and again and again, such that the person is no longer comfortable. But if you have the wisdom to want to, praise the person when he or she does something right, or even if the person is talking to you and you feel like that doesn't sound intelligent, that doesn't sound smart, don't give that. Oh, that's beautiful, you have a good idea, but I think we should do it this way. You give your idea. Be rest assured that the partner will keep running to you to talk to you about their personal life. But if you are not that kind of a person, then forget it. You may lose your partner. At the initial stages of your relationship or your marriage, it's possible that the person was really talking to you, but as you progress in your marriage, you find out that the person is no longer talking to you. And the reason is simple. You chase the person away with your attitude because you were always conscious of the person's weaknesses and never praising the person's strength. So the person decided to, look for. We all want to be celebrated. We want to be around people who love us, who cheer us on. Keep going, you are doing well, We want those kind of people around us because it helps us to grow in life. But if you're around someone who is always saying, oh, you're not doing this right, you're not doing that right, and the person is talking to you, and then anytime the person comes to you, you magnify the person's weaknesses, your partner will not come to you again to talk. So gradually you find out that he or she is no longer talking to you about his or her private affairs. Number 4 that you want to be careful about is when they wanted to talk to you. Now this is tricky. Some people are, oh, I'm busy, oh, I'm cooking, oh, I'm tired. When your partner wanted to talk to you initially, you were not available. So the person was just pushing, come around. Oh, do you know what happened in my office today? Oh, can you help me just go through this project? And I'm busy. Can't you? I have so many things in my hand. Can you just go through your project by yourself? The person comes tomorrow. Oh, do you know that my this happened or this happened to me the other? And you're like, oh, I'm doing something. Can we talk about it later? And you never actually create the atmosphere or the environment to really talk about it. So, as at the time you now discover, oh, this person is no longer talking to me. Oh, talk to me now. The person has already developed a wall against you. So when the person wanted to talk, you were not available. Now you want the person to talk, the person is not available. You unconsciously allowed the person to build a wall. Your partner calls you to gist with you and you're like, I'm busy, I can't talk right now. And you don't create environment to talk later. So the person starts gradually, talking to you or herself, or look for someone outside to talk to. And then when you think that there's a problem, we need to start communicating more. Let's talk. Let my partner talk to me more. The door is closed. They are no longer available to talk to you because you were not available initially to talk. So no matter how busy you are, if your partner wants to talk to you, try to create the time to allow the person talk to you. Even if you do not have the time, politely say it, and then later on, oh, you called me in the afternoon, or you called me today and said you have something to tell me. I'm so sorry, my hands were really full. I was really busy then, but what was it about? And then listen. If you don't listen, soon enough, the person will not want to talk to you. So if you have done any of these four, and you are wondering, why is my partner no longer talking to me? These may just be the reason why your partner no longer talks to you. And then the fifth point, if you're a Christian, you will hear where the enemy came in the night and sowed tares, and in the morning they woke up and master, we planted, and then weeds grow, and the master told them the enemy has done this. So if all those four I mentioned, you are not guilty of any of them, it's possible that while you slept spiritually, the enemy did something. The enemy did something to your home, and the enemy did something to your partner while you were sleeping and snoring spiritually. Life is spiritual. Life is spiritual. You and your partner were going so well, everybody called you people best couple, friends, and all of that, and you never took time to pray for yourself and for your partner, and you just feel that will be forever. The enemy does not like anything good. So if you are not guilty of the first four that I just mentioned, it's possible that the enemy has sowed something into your home. Let's pray that the enemy has not sowed the wrong woman into your husband's life, or has not sowed the wrong man into your wife's life. So what you can do is to go to God in prayer. The first step shouldn't be going to people to say my husband is no longer talking to me, or my wife is no longer talking to me. If you know you are not guilty of the four that I mentioned earlier on, go to God in prayer. Lord, your son, my husband, is no longer talking to me. Lord, your daughter, my wife, is no longer talking to me. I'm not comfortable with it. I want our relationship restored. I want her talking to me. The hand of the enemy upon our marriage, I break it off in the name of Jesus. Take your hand off my home. Take your hand off my marriage. Speak over your partner. Speak over your communication life. Speak over your home. Things will change. Things will change. All right. If you were blessed with it, please drop your comments, subscribe to the channel, like and share. We're building this channel to be a blessing to people, where they can get useful advice on how they can make their family, their relationship, their career better. Thank you so much for watching. Until my next video, bye.